what you doing? I am playing probably what I'm going to put up as the final Halloween game. I think Halloween falls on kind of an odd day. It may not even fall on an upload day, so I'm not entirely sure how this is going to play out. If not, I'll just put it out at the next upload day, like the first upload day of November. But this is a really cool game called Until Dawn. I'm not going to show a ton of stuff in it just because it is very story-driven, very heavy, and I feel that people that see this game should probably go pick it up and experience it for themselves. But I want to give them enough of a taste to see whether they think they might enjoy it or not. So we're just going to jump right into new story. This is a psychological horror. This game actually asks you questions that you, the player, answer, and its objective is to adapt the game to be more scary to you. Now, me, I'm a little bit more difficult in these cases because I know in some cases they talk about, you know, like, are you more afraid of clowns, or are you more afraid of this? Or are you more afraid of, you know, and I'm not really afraid of clowns, and I'm not really, you know, so it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know. But still, that's the case. And this is actually showing us, this little butterfly thread is showing us, you know, the 3 wings that burned up and these paths right here. This is the path. There's one path that, you see that one leads to ruin. That one leads to, you can fork off. That's the one path, the one good path. All of those possibilities, but that one glowing path is the good path. Very symbolic of this game because just like that butterfly's wings, you literally can end up killed for just about any reason. I believe the good ending... Excuse me. I believe the good ending has everybody living, and then, of course, obviously the bad endings have somebody dying or everybody dying. Yeah. This is a very story-driven game. And it's kind of stereotypical, too. We're talking about this. In advance, obviously, I'm going to put this in the description below. This is a rated M game. This is going to have language. I believe it has sexual... I know it has sexual talk and such. I don't think it has any nudity, but I do believe it has, like, sexual talk and stuff like that. So I'm going to go and put the warning down there, disclaimer. This is a rated M game.
Little bit. Oh, come on. She deserves it. And it's not her fault that she has a huge crush on my Hannah's been making moves on him. I'm just looking out for my girl, Em. Just because he's class president.
Phase models are I mean, I'm not trying to critique the game because I enjoy the game, but like the far away they look good, but then together they kind of look like plastic. It looks like the women are kind of like barely expressing. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It just kind of is like, I don't know, for a minute there they kind of look like creepy mannequin dolls, but the game looks really good overall. I mean, for the most part, it's very fluid. I think it runs at 60 frames if you're interested. There we go. That face looks a little bit more expressive.
She's here. Shh, shh. Mike.
And this is foreshadowing. It's not really foreshadowing. Mecca, hi, Mecca, honey, ho.
It's Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
That's what I would do, is press that candle right up against the door where either it can catch the door on fire because of the stain used on the wood, or it can just extinguish the candle, or it'll just leave a stain on the door. Maybe it's not, I mean, it's not their cabin. I guess they don't care. Look at this guy.
Dad said it'd just be us this weekend.
Nope. No, I did. I pointed it out to my audience. Alright, now we have some control. It's pretty traditional. Right thumbstick moves. Uh-oh. And then when you see something glow, we hit the button. What does this say?
Oh my god.
I love how casual that was. It was like,
Get herself into now.
oh, I didn't actually read what it said. God dang it.
Intervention time.
Can I pick it back up? I can. Watch. Whoa. And voila. Up, wow. Oh, no, wait, hold on. This one. No. Okay, we'll do it again. It says, Hannah, you look so... You know what? I'm not going to read it out loud. I don't want anybody to think... I'm going to try to censor the bad stuff in this so people can see it of all ages, but... Yeah, anyway. You look so hot in that shirt, but I'll bet you're even better out of it. Hotter out of it. Sorry, this cursive is terrible. Come to the... guest... Her thumbs on it. At 2 o'clock a.m. Mike... XXX, which usually means pornography. Alright. And then... Wait, can I grab that? I can't grab that shiny. I want that. Can I grab him? I can't grab him either. Can I make myself a sandwich? There are beers and soda everywhere. Can I elect to clean? Ooh, what is that? What is that? Can I go first person? Nope, but if I hit that, oh, it tells me her character traits. She is honest and charitable, kind of funny, pretty brave, decently romantic, and very curious. And Hannah likes her very much, as does Josh, but Emily and Ashley don't. And then all these other notes. I don't need these yet. I don't need to know anything. But I actually wanted a first person, but I can't, to see what that computer thing on the bar, on the, not the bar, but on that cabinet thing is. I don't know. The shiny stuff. Is that two people? There are two people. Oh, I bet they had a drinking contest. Both lost. Jeremiah Craig.
Jeez, Josh.
Okay.
Once again, brother, you've outdone us all. I got your note.
You've drank at least as much. Uh-oh. Have I been wasting time? Was I supposed to do something else?
Maybe we should start with a little, you know, hang out and see where it goes from there. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, I probably can't censor all of the stuff they say, but
Oh my god.
whatever.
Matt,
Oh,
what are you
man.
doing here?
Hannah.
I'm sorry,
Hannah,
Hannah.
hey,
This all
don't
got out of
lie.
hand,
Just
but,
a stupid prank.
Oh, okay. So, it's been a while since I've played this, and I'm not real familiar with the story. I mean, I'm not as familiar with the story. Like I said, this is going to be a little tidbit. It's probably going to be like a 20, 30-minute episode tops, and I don't want to spoil a lot. Basically, they played a mean... Choose what? Let's wake Josh.
Josh.
Are we going to be able to wake Josh? Was that a bad choice?
Guys, there's someone outside.
It was not. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to censor all of it because I forgot they swear pretty frequently.
Hannah.
We'll find the others.
What's going on?
Or maybe wasting that time was a good idea.
She just can't take a joke.
It was just a prank, Han. What did you do?
we're just messing around, Beth. It wasn't serious.
You jerks! Hannah!
They had everybody in the room while they wanted her to take her clothes off.
After her?
That's what they
No, I
did.
kind of think you're the last person she wants to see right
Which to me, okay, and here's a question. Granted, I'm not in high school. Watch the correct action button before I better do this. I better talk after. Square. I jumped. And then fast. 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 We're either going for it or we're not. Triangle. Okay. What's our choice? Follow noise? Follow footprints. Because anything could make a noise, but only she would make footprints, right? If we're the only ones out here, presumably. Are you kidding? We couldn't tell the difference between our sister's tennis shoe footprints and hoofs?
Damn it, Hannah.
Are you kidding me?
Where are you?
Well, don't go cussing at her. You're the one that looked at freaking hooves and was like, "Oh, these look perfectly like my sister's size 6 shoes." Even though hooves, by the way, are very small. Use the touchpad as shown. Okay, so swipe. There's actually a touchpad on my controller. Alright, left thumbstick. Here we go. Could you be the birds? You can direct the light beam with the right stick. Oh, okay. I was doing it with the left stick, so. Because you can do it with the left stick, too. Anyway, what I was saying from earlier is I don't know, I mean, uh-oh. Oh, a deer. Did he just run right into that mountain? Or is there a hole there? Alright, hold that to walk faster.
Hello?
Hi there. I'm not in high school. Is it really a good prank to have a person... Uh-oh. This lady ain't no size 6. Look at that. Oh, that's not a shoe. That's a totem. It's a white totem, which I think is... Oh. A death totem. I was gonna say a good one. I guess it's good to know. Alright, death. And you have different totems. You have death, guidance, loss, danger, fortune. Death kills you, or tells you someone's gonna die. Guidance tells you kind of which way to go to get the good ending. Loss tells you which person's gonna die if you do a certain thing. Danger tells you what person could die if you do a certain thing as well. Or what person's gonna get damaged, I guess, and potentially go to loss. And then fortune is the good one, obviously. That was a black totem. Events of the past. Alright, so we're not gonna watch it again. We're good. So I look in that totem and I'm just all okay. I'm like, alright, well, it's creepy. I looked in a piece of wood and saw the future, but whatever. Anyway, is it really a good prank? My question is it really a good prank to have some people have a lady that is attractive go into a room with another man who is attractive and is probably and could be attracted to each other, and while they are trying to, while they may become into, that's completely normal. While they are about to become intimate, jump out of the closet and be like, haha, we pranked you. I mean, really?
Oh my God, you must be
Is that a good prank? Or to me, that just seems creepy for every bystander that is not a participant.
so dumb.
Boy, she put that coat on fast. Also, predators here. Oh. See, I wouldn't run. I wouldn't run. I saw that totem. I would just grab I would have grabbed that totem and just thrown it at whatever was back there. If I thought it was going to be an issue, I wouldn't run. She dropped her cell phone. Oh no, how will she ever Facebook about this like everybody else? I'm teasing. I have a Facebook for this channel, the Retro Room. As a matter of fact, if you get a chance to check it out, it's just the Retro Room on Facebook. So just search it. It's got Squitchy, the little green guy that I put in my game titles. It's Squitchy. It's his name. Why did you back away? Alright, so the good news is that fall is all over snow. The bad news is...
Hold on.
Wait. We know she is gonna die for a fact. We saw the death totem. Can I survive?
I'm so sorry.
We're gonna drop Hannah. Okay, I didn't make it either anyway. Alright, and you may be asking, why my reasoning? Why did I drop Hannah? Well, first of all, there's 3 reasons really, but I'm going to give you 2 of them. The analyst. One is because I had not yet been I've not yet formed an attachment with Hannah, personally. And number 2 is because I knew she was going to die from the totem, so I thought, well, why not try to save one person?
The past is beyond our control. You have to
Yeah, we could.
this in order to move forward. But there is freedom in this revelation.
Because if I would have let go, both of us would have died anyway. But if I dropped her and then reached up to see if that guy would save me, then I had the chance of that guy saving me.
As you play your game, every single choice will affect your fate and the fate of those around you.
Okay. So why didn't that choice matter?
So, you have committed to commence with this game. This is significant. And I want to help you see it through. Sometimes
I don't know why that guy kind of reminds me in some faces of Tim Allen.
scary.
He's not Tim Allen.
But I'm here to make sure that no matter how upsetting things may get, you will always find a way to work through it.
Okay.
Right. We will
Well,
start.
quit smiling and just ask some questions.
Could you please pick up a card? And I want you to look at the picture on the other side and tell me
Yeah?
what you feel about it.
I'm actually really good with cards.
Answer honestly.
I could pick up a card and then also put it back down. I'm an ambicardist. I can do both of those things. I'm also wearing gloves, so you can't tell my gender or race. Oh my gosh, it's a painting.
So,
Okay.
how did that picture make you feel? Remember, be honest.
Fine. It makes me happy.
In what way did it make you happy?
There's a scarecrow. It's peaceful.
Interesting.
So this is me answering genuinely with my own gamer response answers.
All by yourself.
Sure.
Huh. And what if I told you that this cottage was haunted?
What if I told you I wouldn't care?
Level-headed response. But everyone is frightened of something.
Yeah.
I wonder what it is that doesn't frighten you. I really do. I really do.
Well, ask questions.
Sorry, we're out of time. Let's investigate that.
Oh, well, god dang.
Shall we?
Good thing we accomplished virtually nothing. I looked at a picture, told you I was happy, and it would be a vacationing place for me, and then you told me that everybody was scared of stuff and walked away. So. So that was me. I mean, that was him asking me, the player, about that picture genuinely. It has no bearing on, like, no other character in the game has seen that. By the way, Sony Computer, this is entertainment. This is exclusive to the PlayStation 4. So, you can't get it if you have an Xbox. It's not on PC. And it's made by Supermassive Games. So anyway, but he was asking me personally about that picture, and I was giving him honest answers. It's kind of a sunshiny farmland. It's neat. There's a scarecrow. That really didn't bother me. There's cornfields, maize fields, I guess, whatever that is that they're growing. And it's like I said, it's sunshiny on the red barn, which makes vibrant colors. And, you know, it's just colorful. Oh, and Hayden Panettiere, I think is how you say her name. She's a character in it. Peter Stormare, I don't know. I only know Hayden Panettiere, and I don't know why I know that name. It's just fame for the sake of fame. Rami Malek and Brett Dalton. We took blood from this doll with one eye. And there's a roach next to it. This place is probably unsanitary. Butterfly hits the light 'cause he's a moron. Needs to hit the switch if he would like to have an effect on the lighting of this place.
Today is the one-year anniversary of the dreadful tragedy that took place on Mount Washington.
Okay, sorry I was singing. Okay, sorry I was singing my own little thing there because I don't know the words. I've never listened. I like when they do the intros. I like intros that have great like music but don't do the singing unless it's like old-timey music. And when I say old-timey music, like a lot of openings, they do cold opens like, I guess like, I think Mafia did Creedence Clearwater Revival, which I thought was super cool. That kind of stuff I think is cool, but like other than that, I don't want words. I don't want you singing words. Just make an epic end. Halo's a good example of that. It's got that awesome kind of like Irish folk songy thing. Ready to install Until Dawn version 1.03. It doesn't make a difference. That's for online purposes, which I won't be displaying here.
Hello, friends and fans. Alright, let's do that again.
Is that a Zune? It ought to be.
Well, hello.
Look at him adjusting that camera without any regards to cleaning the dirty lens.
First off, I gotta say, I am super
Cool.
excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway.
We're excited for you, man. You got a cabin.
So, let me just let you know, let's take a moment to address the elephant in the room for a second. I know
Okay.
you're all probably worried about me, and I know it's gonna be tough on all of us going back after.
Oh yeah.
what happened
So
last
I think either one or both of the girls
I
that
just want
died.
you all to know,
Maybe I'm wrong. I think one of the or both of the girls that died were his sister. Was or were his sister. I don't know.
doing this.
I'm not positive for a fact that that's the case, but I'm like 90% sure that's the case.
That we're
So
all still here together, you know, thinking of them. I really want
yeah,
to
it would mean that. It would also.
each and every one of you, and just share some moments that will never forget. For the
It would
sake of
also
my
mean a
future
lot
and
to them and to me personally. Like, I would take this as a personal favor if you would stop staring right into the camera lens and smiling awkwardly and telling everybody you're okay,
never forget, all right?
while inviting them out to the same cabin where both of them are dead. But, you know, I don't know. They riding in a bus? I never paid attention. Oh, more music. Here we go. Gas masks don't protect against fire, and a metronome keeps this gate with a note on it in check. Totem pole looking like a creepy bird, and there's a spider. There's a horse and a chapel. Jesus horse. Look at that pole on the side. I think it's licorice. Welcome to Blackwood Pines. That's kind of a racist name. Who calls them pines? Alright. I don't know. I have this urge. Me personally, when there's a beat, like a really basic beat to something, I've got a bad habit. Probably you guys do too, where you have a song and it's a well-known song. Ooh, Chapter 1, Friendship. Isn't that creepy? I've got to when the envelope moves away, I can move, thank God. Oh, here. Can I turn around? Oh, I thought I had control of the character. I was going to turn around and be like, let's just spoil that right now and look at that guy. Because the character that I'm playing doesn't know about him, but I, the person behind the camera, behind the guy that was a killer, did. Sam is Hannah's best friend. She's considerate, adventurous, diligent, and also blonde. That doesn't make a difference.
Hello?
I'm blonde-headed too, so.
Someone there?
Anyway, I've got a bad habit when there's a famous song of it, trying to fit my own lyrics into it, and then especially when it's got like a real simple beat and I know nothing about it, then I really start just kind of making observations and being like, ah, there we go, that's a thing. So I'm sorry if that annoyed you guys, but for me, I don't know. I just don't like I said, I don't like original music with vocals in the beginning. I think it's better as an end credits thing, but like for me, it's like Halo, Star Wars, those kinds of things. Iconic. Oh, here's a note. Iconic intro music, no vocals. The gate's busted. Climb over. How is the gate busted?
Oh, Jesus, never mind.
Okay, but when you say the gate's busted, I mean it is currently functioning famously as a gate. In what way is it busted? Okay, hold on. Which way do we climb? Is it over here? Climb up. Let's just do quick. Jump. Is that to the safe area? That's probably the least safe thing I could have done. But it's not like there's a far fall. What is she risking? A couple of scrapes? Like that wall right there was like 8 feet tops. This is another thing. I never got why people always decide, oh, it's a good idea to stand up. Because then you effectively, yeah, there you go. Then you crouch back down. You effectively put way more weight and way more, especially if you're afraid of heights, you add however tall you are to the height of the gate. So you go from being an 8-foot drop for all of your body to effectively putting your head 5 feet above that, making a fall from your head a 13-foot fall, which is more dangerous and lethal. Don't move. That was nerve-wracking. I was kicking my leg when that prompt came up, and my controller is resting very easily on my lap. If you're unsure what to do next, you can see your current objective by pressing R1. All right. That way I'll never be lost, unless my R1 button breaks. What is the contingency for that, Sony? Or Supermassive? What is this? This is a sign. Oh, okay, so this explains the totems. The indigenous people and butterfly prophecies, and it basically goes over all the stuff we said. Death is black, danger is red, loss is brown, guidance is yellow, fortune's white. So. And we have a yellow totem. What did we say that was? I believe yellow was loss. Okay. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, man. Sam, everybody doesn't like you all that much, and you're not very romantic, and you're kind of not funny. Hate to break it to you. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I think this was loss. Try it again. There's a bird. It's a guidance. Okay, loss was brown then. I'm not keeping everything straight. I just read the sign. I ought to know. I didn't. Only thing I know, the only thing that makes perfect sense is that the black was death, red was danger, and I guess brown and yellow were the only ones I switched, actually. Because I understand perfectly why red means danger, because red means danger in real life. Black means death, and white means fortune. Okay, whatever. So I guess I got those, but I didn't think of... I guess I switched the guidance in the... Uh-oh.
Wow, graffiti all the way up here.
The past is beyond our control. Written in blood or possibly paint, maybe ketchup. You ever seen a ketchup vandal? I wonder if it'll be a new graffiti thing. Condiment graffiti. Actually, you know what? I think that is a thing. Ooh, a backpack. I wonder if there's cash in there.
You're not in the bag, are you? Hello. What do we
If there was cash in there, would I take it? Nah, probably not. Nobody really likes her right now, so... And basically, these actions can make her... let's just close the bag. I'm not gonna snoop. Butterfly effect. Alright, so I'm gonna show you something. Now, if I hit R1... there's the butterfly effect, but I'm looking for character info. Oh, yeah, no... Okay, there we go. Honest. You see, Honest went up, and Chris, that's Chris's backpack, that went up too. So Chris likes me more for it, and I'm more honest. But if I would have checked it, I would have been probably more brave, or more. I would have been more curious. There we go. I would have gotten more to my curious, but I would have lost honesty, and Chris probably would have liked me less. I'm trying to be likable here. There's Chris. Is that Chris? It is Chris. Has a crush on Ashley. He's protective, humorous, and methodical. He also has the giganticest of noses and upper lips.
Oh, so I found something kind of amazing.
What?
I'm not going to tell you. You got to see for yourself.
Oh, well,
Come on.
tell me about it.
Where?
Right around here. Gonna
He's a
blow
very
your mind.
excitable guy. Alright, way to go, Jack Black. By the way, I love Jack Black. I wasn't making a joke against Jack Black. I was making a joke against this guy trying to be Jack Black. What does this say? Wanted, Victor Milgram. Sex, male. Height 6'2". Last known address, Blackwood Pines. Last seen 03/16/1998. And that says July 98 right there. So, I mean, they're saying in that case that it's only a 4-month-old deal. But I don't know what the actual year in this game is because we all have touchscreen phones. So I don't wager that it's 98 because touchscreen phones didn't become a thing until basic touchscreen phones became a thing in like
Beauties is not the word.
2000 and
Mind? Why is
oh maybe 8 or 9 really is when you started getting when the touchscreen I think fad took off. Other than that, you always had keys. Like I remember the Sidekick, the little thing that went and it flipped up. I did the part, but you can't see my fingers. But it like flipped up sideways. But everybody had keypads. So we all have touchscreen phones with like 3 buttons, fully touchscreen. So this is definitely, you know, like 20. I don't know. Fully touchscreen phones, I guess, didn't really become a big thing until like 2011. So we'll say 2011 to now. Oh. Shot the bag. What am I shooting for? Is that a can? It is? I don't know what that is. That's a can. That's a bag. I just don't want to shoot like that squirrel
Wow, nice.
that came by earlier that she liked.
I'm bad. I'm a badass.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess it was a wild case.
What is that, a pellet gun?
I don't think so, girl.
That might be a pellet. That may be a 22.
Well, anybody and their brother could shoot a bottle
Bottle?
Big, that close.
Oh, see, it was the squirrel that's coming up. And I guarantee, here's the thing, I'm pretty decent at shooters. I could nail him, I'm not going to.
Nice shot.
Your ass just got
Because I don't want to kill a little squirrel. I'm not like most people. A lot of people are like, they don't like rodents, which squirrels I think technically are rodents. I think technically, I don't care. I mean, like gigantic rats that are causing like issue, I would probably escort out of the building. But like, I'm not one of the guys that just immediately wants to like, oh, now I'm controlling him. That immediately just wants to stomp their brains out or anything. I'd like to catch him and then let him go. That's just kind of how I am.
It's definitely weird coming back up here after a whole year.
I saw a capybara. Speaking of which, I saw a capybara. Which is capybaras, for those who don't know, are the largest, I think, of the rodent family. They're literally just gigantic mice. The thing was cute. I liked it. I don't know that I would have, because I don't know how easy rodents would be to domesticate. I would wager it's not probably good to have as a pet, but I would probably have it as a pet. Instead, I just have a cat.
After you.
Oh, real gentleman.
Coincidentally, I met the one guy who had a key to this place. Oh, there's snowboards, though. That's kind of cool. Okay, I'm probably supposed to be snooping, but anyway, I told you this was going to be a short taste. I wanted to give you a little bit of the action. I kind of wanted to give you a little bit of everything. Blackwood Pines Hotel and Sanatorium. Well, healthy body and mind. Come and stay while we freaking offer you shock treatment and a hot towel. Anyway, what I was saying is, I told you it was probably going to be a short little playthrough. It's just kind of to introduce you. I wanted you to see the action segments, which are... I kind of lowered the action segments, and I apologize. I lowered the tension on it with the, like, making light of it. But, like, they get really tense, especially when you're doing those button presses. You know, the fast place, and you see the death, and you see all that kind of good stuff. This game is a horror mystery. You saw the... psychiatrist that I'm talking to, he actually, that choice that I made is going to affect the way the game plays. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but I kind of wanted to give you a little bit of insight to each of it. I really want to leave it here. There are other characters you'll get involved with. Obviously, you've seen some of them from the beginning here in just a second ago. But anyway, we're going to leave it at this awkward cable car ride between these two people who I don't believe to be lovers or even really that great of friends. If it is that you should have picked up this game as a result of me, I always love hearing from you in the comments box below. Of course, I do leave links down below for the copy of the game that I'm playing. In this case, it's only for PS4, so that'll be where it is. And I always love to hear if you had an experience with this game, whether you've played through it or you made a different choice than I did in the beginning, or I should have made a different choice. I like hearing all of that kind of commentary. Just to kind of help me go back and figure out what I need to do. Otherwise, coming up next, we should be looking at probably a series game. I want to try to get a series out there, meaning one game that I play from beginning to end, and I don't just kind of like do in one fell swoop. So hopefully that's what I've got coming up. And this should be, I think, going up at the end of October. So what I will say is... have a happy November. Great for Turkey Day. We're going to be looking at some less scary, more happy autumny games. Or I don't know what autumny games are. But anyway, we're going to be looking at those.